Today we're going to be making some tomato bisque and some grilled cheese.
2 ways!
Stay tuned. Chef Zac here, kicking off the last week of Semester 1 of Kids Cook. And we're going to kick it off with tomato bisque, and we're going to be making some grilled cheeses later, 2 different ways. But we're going to start with this. We're going to take our diced tomatoes, and our onions and everything else. We're going to come over here to our stock pot.
This seems like something that needs an adult.
I'm an adult! All right. Got our pot heating up, and the name of the game for this one, kind of like what we did last week, low and slow. You're just gonna let all the flavors kind of meld together in perfect harmony. Gonna hit with a little bit of olive oil. Set that aside. Let that start heating up a bit. Should be done here in 1 moment. Just wait. All right, we got our onions and garlic kind of here together, which is all perfectly fine because they're going in together. With a good old sizzle. Toss that aside. We're going to reduce our heat a little bit. And remember, if you're intimidated by this or remotely feel uncomfortable, get an adult. Stir our onions and garlic around a little bit. We're coming in with the seasonings and spices and herbs and the whole shebang. Salt, pepper, basil, parsley, rosemary, thyme, oregano. Time after time. Alright, get this nice stir. Balsamic vinegar. Dash. Set this bad boy aside. Nice stir. And then once you see the onions and garlic starting to kind of cook together, is when we're going to come in with all this. Steadily, don't just dump it in, just slowly pour. Come on in here. You're going to see everything's going to be chunky. Don't let that cook over time and everything's going to kind of break apart. You're going to go ahead and toss the lid on this. We're just going to kind of wait a while and check on it periodically. Stay tuned. And we're finally back. So if you look in here, a lot of this is deteriorated down. You can only kind of see the onions. You still have some tomato chunks in there, and that's okay, because the next step, we're going to take the whole quart of cream, and we're going to pour, and we're going to keep pouring, and we're done pouring. Magical whisk appeared, and we're going to give this a good old whisk. You'll notice you have got a real light color now. We're going to let this slow cook again, and that's going to darken a little bit more. Name of the game for this is patience and low and slow. So we can go ahead and let this ride out, but while we're doing this and waiting for it to end, we can go ahead and make some grilled cheeses with Chef Delilah.